What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Goods XY Big. You already know the vibes, man. Listen, not gonna do too much editing in this one. I just want to talk real quick. And what I want to talk about is I want to touch up on this Andrew Shultz thing, right? And this whole Kendrick Lamar thing. Now, we did talk about this on the channel. We talked about it on the live stream. If you missed the live stream, it was a good conversation. And we also touched up on it a little bit in the live stream that happened earlier today. And one of the things I want to point out is the cry for attention. Now, a lot of these guys, like, if you really put it into perspective, this beef has been something that's changed a lot of people when it comes to the attention, to notoriety, whatever it may be. And for full disclosure, completely fair, open, and honest, it's something that has definitely changed my channel as well, right? There's a lot of people that found my channel based on what happened with the beef. And I'm thankful for that, right? Because it allowed a lot of people to come and listen to my opinions and give their own opinions. And it enabled me to build the Discord community, right? But one of the things that I see going on, especially with Andrew Shultz, is this cry for attention and this ego that these guys have is completely out of control and ridiculous. Now, we saw what happened when he said what he said. He got so much backlash, so much scrutiny for it, right? We talked about his guys to, hide behind. It's comedy.
That's the only thing I would make love.
Why are you gay?
While disrespecting a culture. And, I don't got to throw in no clips or anything. I'm pretty sure you all seen it all. You seen the clip of the guys who were on his show where he was disrespecting and they just laughed it off with him. You've seen him on his show trying to say what he said about Kendrick, saying he was ready to squabble up. He could take Kendrick, and then keying about, the act of doing something to someone against their will, right?
No, this is about physics. It's about physics. I don't even know if I'll get hard. But if we're in a cell, there's a chance that...
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
And you know what? This comedic, it's jokes, it's all this and that. This shit ain't gonna fly this time, bro. It ain't gonna fly this time. But what I do realize is that
you love the attention.
And I think the attention that he's getting from this is making them go extra with it. And I'm gonna prove my point here. So I was on Twitter, X, whatever, and I saw his post, right? And this is his post. It says, everybody got quiet all of a sudden. What happened? Y'all turned the K-bots off? Put them bots back on, guys. I was just getting warmed up. Now, the thing with this is ignorance at its finest. This is not being able to read the room. This is not understanding that the space you're in is not a space that you're going to be able to fight back in. And it's also part of you being embarrassed to the point where you just got to continue to fight because you think you can make it out of this. Now, the reason why I wanted to talk about this is, him posting this and trying to essentially antagonize the people that he's offended by, limiting them to K-bots. So the whole discussion is you disrespecting black people, black culture, black women. It's the disrespect. And the fact that you referring to that disrespect as something that K-bots are doing, you think this is still rap, nigga? That's the problem. You still think this is about rap. And the point is that it's not. This is about your blatant disrespect. Now, I don't gotta say it. You can see it basically through the comments. If you literally just go through the replies, you'll see what I mean. Because what you're doing now is you're opening up areas that you probably don't want to open up, my guy. We got Ryan Nice here who says, you have actual abuse allegations, buddy. Oh, and if you don't know, this is one of the accusers. It says, for years I was manipulated, controlled, and abused by him. This is referring to Andrew Shultz. I was isolated from my friends. If I wore makeup that he thought was too much, he'd wipe it off my face in public. What the hell? Wow. He'd force me to change before leaving the house if he thought my outfit would get too much attention.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the?
Once, after being sick for weeks without explanation, I found out he had been using my toothbrush to clean the bottom of his shoe. To this day, I can't make sense of that kind of sickness.
Crazy work.
Another occasion, on vacation in Aruba, His anger got so out of control that I had to hide from him in a hotel bathroom with the door locked. Soon after, I began having panic attacks almost every night. There are other things that happened during this relationship that I will probably never talk about for the rest of my life. Now, this is trauma, right? And although I don't know much about that situation, so we're going to say that it's alleged. But the mere fact that people are out here talking like this when they got cases like this out there is
crazy work. Listen, crazy work.
It's wild, crazy, spooky, scary, hilarious. Like, it's wild to me. And these are the can of worms that you open up when you start antagonizing people and you start acting like you could say shit like this. Now, it continues on because it's all in your comment section, bro. Here we go. So did you force yourself on Caroline Schimmel when she was drunk and helpless as well? A simple yes or no would suffice because it's looking an awful lot like you're at your core. And this is what they're referring to. And there it goes. So after he posts his pictures, she responds and says, remember when you cheated on her with me when I was 22 years old, used me to get into a marquee where I work, bought a bunch of your male friends, and then made out with me while I could barely stand after I threw up everywhere.
You're nasty.
Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. He getting roasted in the comments, and now you're quiet. I just think, man, listen, you shouldn't throw stones if you live in a glass house. That's what they say, you know? And I don't think this, thing that you're opening up is going to be a good thing for you. And there's multiple people posting this. Comments themselves are going to show you whether you just getting started or not. This one said, Kendrick never even said your name. That's what's funny about it. And that's something that we talked about in the live. The fact that you are out here and you're trying to make this about you is insane. But this is what I mean by somebody seeking the attention and wanting to be part of something. I'm just saying, y'all need to figure out what kind of battles y'all really want to fight and figure it out. Whether this is actually the smoke that you want. You are pushing 50 with the family talking about K-bots. We get it. You've made it clear how piece of shit you are. Go, my gosh. Oh my gosh. This right here is aging for you. Has he said anything since? No. So he just got real quiet. But that's what I wanted to say about it. I just wanted to talk about it and kind of point out the fact that you got your own things going on. You got your own situations going on. You got your own issues. Just stay out of it, bro. Take a seat, sit down, relax. This ain't what you want. You are already disrespectful and people found that out about you. And now you have this microscope on you and everything that you've been doing, everything that you've had problems with is coming out. So Mr. Shultz, I say you sit back and you really decide what kind of smoke you waiting for. Figure it out. BigZoeTV, goods.
Again! Niggas acting bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it.